Hello YouTubers, this is 777 Forever coming at you with another highly anticipated and highly recommended model as I continue to play catch up as I get up to speed on these models. Today I'll be doing a review on the Gemini Jets American Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 8 featuring the brand new split tip winglets in their current livery scheme in a 1/200 scale model. I purchased this model from Troy's Toys, whose store is based out of Overland Park, Kansas, and its website address is www.troystoysinc.com. But first, allow me to share some information about the history of American Airlines, if you would please. American Airlines is an American-based airline that was founded on April 15, 1926 in Chicago, Illinois as American Airways and operated under that airline's name until 1934 when the American Airways Company was acquired by the late E.L. Cord, who renamed it American Airlines shortly thereafter, and the airline officially commenced operations on June 25, 1936. The corporate headquarters of American Airlines is located in the Centerport Office Complex in Fort Worth, Texas, while the airline's main hub and base of operations is located nearby on the grounds of the Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, which is located approximately 22 miles northwest of downtown Dallas, Texas, which is also located in the Dallas suburb of Fort Worth, Texas. American Airlines also has operational hubs located at Chicago O'Hare International Airport, located in Chicago, Illinois, Miami International Airport, located in Miami, Florida, Los Angeles International Airport, located in Los Angeles, California, John F. Kennedy International Airport, located in Jamaica, Queens, New York, New York LaGuardia Airport, located in East Elmhurst, Queens, New York, Charlotte Douglas International Airport, located in Charlotte, North Carolina, Philadelphia International Airport, located in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport, located in Phoenix, Arizona, and Reagan Washington National Airport, located in Arlington, Virginia. American Airlines is currently the world's largest airline when measured by fleet size, revenue, scheduled passengers, kilometers flown, as well as number of destinations served. As of April 2018, or at the time of this video review posting, American Airlines flies to 350 destinations in 55 countries across North America, South America, Europe, Asia, and Oceania, with the largest commercial fleet in the world of 952 aircraft. That includes 9 of the next generation Boeing 737 MAX 8. They probably got more of those since then. And in addition to the 952 aircraft that's currently operating in American's fleet, the airline also has unfulfilled orders for an additional 245 more aircraft, which includes 91 of the next generation Boeing 737 MAX 8s, and those aircraft, as we speak, are currently on back order and are awaiting delivery. And also at the time of this video review posting, American Airlines currently operates as a certified 3-star airline carrier according to the international airline review firm Skytrax magazine. Alright, let's take a look at the front of the box. You see at the top the engraved gold Gemini 200 decal, the American Airlines title, the airline's logo, the computer generated picture of the aircraft type, the 1/200 scale die-cast aircraft model, as well as the item number information. Now you're looking at the back of the box where you see more Gemini Jets information, including their social media Facebook page there, the American Airlines decal, as well as the Boeing official licensed product decal there as well. Now you're looking at the top of the box where you see the Gemini 200 engraved gold decal, as well as the warning information. Now you're looking at the bottom of the box, which is considered a flap. You see a little button there underneath the engraved gold Gemini 200 decal. You also go to their website, you see displayed there on that flap, which is GeminiJets.com. Now you're looking at the left side of the box, where you see all the Gemini Jets information, including the computer generated picture of the aircraft type, and the item number. Now you're looking at the right side of the box, the same information on the left side of the box that I showed you earlier on. Okay, now you're looking at the front of the box, but the difference is the box is laid down on this table here, and the difference is the flap I showed you earlier. You see that, and you flip that up, and that's what you see there, the partial foaming right there, as well as the tripod stand. I'm not going to do the review with that tripod stand. Like I told you, I'm pretty much done with those tripod stands. I got an alternative stand for that, so stay tuned for that part. But in the meantime, I'm going to take this off and let you see the model inside of the packaging box. Check it out. There's the model inside of the packaging box. Now I'm going to go ahead and take that out, alright? Now you're looking at the substitute model stand that I'll do the model review with. And you see there, it's pretty metal. It's 32 to say the least. A lot more better than tripod stands. And then you see that black pad in there on top of that model stand. That's to prevent your model from being damaged or scratched, what have you. That's the purpose of that black pad in there, folks. Now, with all that information out of the way about the history of American Airlines, all the details here on this boxing right here, plus the substitute model stand that I'll do the model on. Since there's no gear replacements, with no further ado, everyone, here is the model out of the packaging box. Check it out. There it is, everyone. The Gemini Jets, American Airlines, Boeing 737 MAX 8, in their 1/200 scale model in their current livery scheme, featuring the split tip winglet. Now, allow me to share some information about the American Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 8 that you see here and how it was acquired in their fleet. Okay, so here we go. American Airlines became the third North American-based carrier after Southwest Airlines and WestJet to acquire this prestigious state-of-the-art aircraft, as American Airlines took delivery of its first of 100 of the next-generation Boeing 737 MAX 8 that American Airlines had placed orders for back on July 20th, 2011. But the aircraft deal between Boeing and American Airlines, however, wasn't finalized until February 1st, 2013. And finally received their very first next-generation Boeing 737 MAX 8 aircraft, which bears the registration ship number N324RA, which is this one right here, on September 28, 2017, at a ceremony that was held at the Boeing 737 Delivery Center facility, which is located in the Seattle suburb of Renton, Washington. However, the airline's first inaugural flight on this aircraft didn't actually take place until 2 months later, on November 29, 2017. With the aircraft's first commercial flight operated as American Airlines Flight 1292, which flew from Miami International Airport in Miami, Florida, to New York's LaGuardia Airport in East Elmhurst, Queens, New York, as Charlotte, Chicago O'Hare, Dallas Fort Worth, Los Angeles, Miami, New York JFK, New York LaGuardia, Philadelphia, Phoenix Sky Harbor, and Washington Nassau will more likely become the gateway bases for this aircraft type, with the lion's share of their next generation Boeing 737 MAX 8s will operate mostly for the meantime being out of the airline's hub at Miami International Airport in Miami, Florida. American Airlines ordered a total of 100 of the next generation Boeing 737 MAX 8 to add to their fleet, as this aircraft will eventually become the aircraft that will replace the airline's aging McDonnell Douglas MD-82s, the MD-83s, and some of the older Boeing 737-800s, which are scheduled to be phased out completely by the end of 2018 and 2020 respectively, as the next generation Boeing 737 MAX 8 will become one of the airline's official flagship aircraft for the Fort Worth-based carrier, as American Airlines expects all 100 of their next generation Boeing 737 MAX 8 to be fully operating in their fleet by the end of 2022, with 40 additional aircraft orders of this type are considered options to purchase, however, are deferred until 2026. Now let's talk about this unique livery here, the American Airlines livery you see displayed on this aircraft. On January 17, 2013, American Airlines unveiled their new livery scheme, which features a new logo which is displayed near the front exit doors of this aircraft. The current design on the aircraft also features an abstract American flag on the tail, along with a silver painted fuselage as a throwback to the old livery, as the airline's new livery design was created and designed by Leading Edge Aviation Services, whose headquarters is located in Costa Mesa, California. So, with all that information about the aircraft, how it came in part of their fleet, which is going to be a game changer, which is pretty good, and the livery you see displayed on this aircraft. With no further ado, everyone, let's get down to business and allow me to show you all the details on this aircraft. Let's check it out. Okay, we're going to start at the front of the aircraft here on the port/left side, where you see the nose gears, which is displayed right here. The nose gear doors featuring the aircraft variant, as well as the partial registration ship number 3RA. You see the pitot tubes and the static ports, what have you. The nose cone, the windshield wipers, as well as the cockpit windows. I'm going to give you a better visual view of those later on in the review. But you see this nice little blue dot right here by the L1 passenger door. That is the One World logo. And American Airlines joined the One World Alliance, along with British Airways, Cathay Pacific, and Qantas as one of the 4 founding members on February 1st, 1999, which consists of 14 airline members from 6 inhabited continents. And next to that One World logo, you see the American Airlines logo, which is displayed right here. The American Airlines logo is an abstraction which resembles that of an eagle in flight, and at the same time displays that true American pride with the red, white, and blue colors. And although the airline's livery was unveiled on January 17, 2013, this logo, however, wasn't modified until February 2013. And then you come over here, you see the American billboard title right there, which I find impressive right there. Alright, now we still on the port side of the aircraft, where you see these the nice looking landing bogey gears here, along with the landing gear doors. But more importantly, you see this nice little engine right here. And these are the CFMI-LEAP, which stands for Leading Edge Aviation Propulsion 1B engines that are used on this particular American Airlines next generation Boeing 737 MAX 8 aircraft. You also see the engine cone right there, and that nice little customized sawtooth pattern there. The purpose of that sawtooth pattern is for noise reduction and help improve fuel efficiency at the same time. Now I'm going to turn this aircraft model around, let you see the front of the engines. And it's good to say, the turbofan blades spin, which I'm very impressed. Check it out. Alright, now you're looking at the front of the engines here, featuring the engine stripes right here. And the turbofan blades do spin, which I'm very impressed. Check it out. Cool. You also see the inboard landing lights right there on the edge of the wing, as well as the landing bogey gears here on the port side. Now you're looking at the engine on the starboard side, featuring the engine strikes here and the turbofan blade spin over here as well. Check it out. There. You also see the inboard landing lights here on the starboard side, as well as the landing bogey gears and the landing bogey gear doors. Now you're looking at the front of the aircraft. We got a better visual view of the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers, the nose cone, the nose gear doors, the nose gear landing lights inside the nose gear door, as well as the realistic nose gears. So with that said, I'm going to take it back to the port side of the aircraft, because there's more information shared with you over there as well. Let's check it out. Alright, we're still on the port side of the aircraft, and we see this split tip wingtip device you see there. This newly advanced high-tech wingtip device is actually called the split tip winglet. And the purpose of this wingtip device is to maximize lift and improve aerodynamics and fuel efficiency at the same time. The newly advanced split tip winglet is 9 feet 6 inches high, and it actually resembles that of a three-way hybrid between a blended winglet, a wingtip fence, and a rake wingtip. You also see the red navigation light next to that split tip wingtip device as well. Okay, now you're looking at the American flag decal here at the back of the aircraft, and this flag decal represents the country where American Airlines currently operates from as one of the major flag carriers of the United States of America. And then you see the registration ship number next to the American flag decal. Registration ship number N324RA. Registration ship number N324RA. This aircraft is actually the very first of 100 of the next generation Boeing 737 MAX 8s to enter the American Airlines fleet. And the first test flight on this aircraft took place on August 19, 2017 and was delivered to American Airlines on September 28, 2017. And underneath that registration ship number is 3RA. That is the fleet number, the same you saw on the nose gear door that I showed you earlier. It's partial registration ship number, as well as the fleet number. Now looking at the back of the aircraft, we see the tail here, which resembles that of the American flag, but the only thing missing is the stars on there. I was kind of skeptical about this part, but it's not really that bad, you know. It's grown on me like everything else, you know what I mean? It's pretty impressive, okay? Now you're looking at the back of the aircraft here on the port side, and this is the APU, which stands for Auxiliary Power Unit exhaust hole there. There's no hole there. It is a hole there, but it's not detailed like the other models. It's just painted in there. And next to the APU exhaust hole, that is the strobe light. Now you're looking at the American Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 8 from the rear view angle. Now you're looking at the front of the aircraft here on the starboard side, where you see the nose gears, the nose gear door featuring the fleet number as well as the aircraft variant, the pitot tubes and the static ports, what have you, the nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit windows, the American Airlines logo, as well as the American Airlines billboard titles right there. The front bulk bin door right here. You can barely see it, but it's there. As well as the CFMI-Leading Edge Aviation Propulsion-1B engines right here, featuring the sawtooth pattern right there, which I mentioned for fuel efficiency and noise reduction purposes, as well as the engine cone. And then you come over this way. That is, you got a better visual view of the landing bogey gears here on the starboard side, as well as the landing gear doors. Now you're looking at the split tip winglet here on this side of the aircraft, the starboard side, featuring the green navigation light. And now you're looking at the back of the aircraft on the starboard side, where you see the American flag decal, and underneath the American flag decal is the rear bulk bin door right here, the fleet number, the registration ship number, as well as the colors on the American tail, which resembles that of the American flag right here. Alright, before I show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model, as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model in full detail, I'm going to let you check out one feature, which is the rolling gear, which is pretty good. Alright, so far so good. Even tilts. And then there's the nose gear. The only sad part is the nose gear does not swivel. That's the only downside of this aircraft model, but other than that, it's all good. So with no further ado, allow me to show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model. Let's check it out. Now you're looking at this aircraft model from the bird's eye view, where you see the nose cone, the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers. I don't know what those little dots there, folks. You see the anti-collision beacon light right there, another high frequency antenna, the satellite communications antenna, another antenna, there's the tail there, the horizontal stabilizers. You see that little dot on that horizontal stabilizer, as well as over here. Okay, there it is. You can't see it, but it's there. Okay, there it is. That little dot right there, that is the illuminator light to help light up this tail here when it flies during nighttime. Now let's check out the wings, folks. You got the wing walkway, you got the engines right there, you got the flaps, slats, aileron, spoilers, what have you. And then there's the upper part of the split tip winglet right there. Same on this side here. The wing walkway, the engines, the engine strike, as well as the flaps, slats, aileron, spoilers, what have you, as well as the upper part of the split tip wing on this side of the aircraft as well. Now you look at the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft. We see the nose cone, the 738X, that's the aircraft variant. You also see the nose gears and the nose gear door. See a high frequency antenna there. The hole where the model stand goes in at. The anti-collision beacon light. The Gemini Jets logo, another antenna. The pressure relief valve. The tail bumper skid right there. The tail bumper skid right there. That prevents the aircraft being damaged when it takes off or land, whatever. That's that tail bumper skid deal there. The APU housing doors, the horizontal stabilizers underneath, and then there's the gears here, the engines, and the flaps, slats, aileron, spoilers underneath, as well as the lower part of the split tip wing. Let's check out this side. There's the gears there, the engines, the flaps, slats, aileron, spoilers, what have you. And then there's the lower part of the split tip wing on this side of the aircraft as well. Now, since I show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model, as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft in full detail, now I'm going to put on that substitute model stand that I mentioned earlier. So with no further ado, here is the model on the stand. Check it out. Okay, fine, got it on this substitute model stand, not bad. I kind of like this better than the tripod stand, my humble but blunt opinion, but I digress. It's holding on it so far, no hesitation. Now you're seeing this model in takeoff landing position with the gears intact here on the port side. Now you're looking at the front of the aircraft in the takeoff landing position with the model on the stand. Now you're seeing this model being displayed in the takeoff landing position with the model on the stand on the starboard side. And you're seeing this model in a takeoff landing position from the tail cam angle with the model on the stand. Alright, since there's no gear replacement for this model, I'm going to go ahead and take this model to stand and go ahead and wrap up this model review. Alright. Now let's talk about the seating configuration. The American Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 8 seats 172 passengers in a 3-class configured cabin layout. Now here's the breakdown everyone from rows 1 to 4, which will be from here to right here. You have 16 first class seats, and rows 8 to 10, which will be from here to about right here, and 16 and 17 is here to here. You have 30 main cabin extra seats, and rows 11 to 15, which will be from here to about right here, and from rows 18 to 33, which will be from here to the back of the aircraft. You have an additional 126 economy class seats, which brings the total to 172 seats. And finally, American Airlines currently utilizes their Boeing 737 MAX 8 on routes from Miami to New York LaGuardia, Boston, Denver, Orlando, Puerto Plata, Quito, Ecuador, Bridgetown, Barbados, Santo Domingo, and Antigua. I hope I pronounced that correctly. And from Dallas Fort Worth to Anchorage. They haven't probably got this model on different routes now. If they added any more routes on this aircraft, please post that in the comment section as well. But anyway, this is all I have for this model review. This will conclude this model review. I'd like to know if you got this model or you plan on getting this model. And to my surprise, this model is still available. Snatch it up while you can. So in the meantime, take care, God bless, stay tuned. There's more model content coming. Peace.